What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another weekly growth video. It's August 24th, 2020, and I gotta say last week was crazy. Nothing much happened aside from Apex playoff. Didn't make playoff, so this is my fourth season in a row making to playoff. And this season I can't even see this season. I got 128. So last two seasons I did get 256, and this season I improved again. So I was supposed to be very proud, but usually you guys been following since I don't know whenever I started Apex. Season 1 I really like it because I felt like there's much more calculation since like tank busting was not really a thing. It was harder to do so. And then season 2 is like less and less, and it's my least favorite aspect of the game. But don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. It's just my least favorite. Like if there's more like whatchamacallit, those PvE challenges or even ancient beckoning, anything, I would rather do those. But PvP is also really good. It also trains your brain and how much you know about the game. It's like a test. It's good, but sometimes RNG can really screw you over. But anyway, so usually I make Langrisser. That's my goal since season 1. I never plan to climb really far, except this season I did start planning from end of season 3. So I won my first match. I was like, oh wow, I didn't expect to win. I made a lot of mistakes. He also made some very deadly mistakes, which led me to win. And again, San, he played very well, but I think I made a lot of stupid mistakes where I think I could have won. So both of these matches I will do a review video which of what I could have done to do better or win the match. So back to talking about this. Basically when I lost, I kept thinking about my mistake. Usually it doesn't matter what kind of match. When I climb just doing rank, I don't even remember my match, what I did wrong, and I always rush my move. I still rushed my move this time. Like I was really quick with my move. I just don't have the patience when it comes to Apex. If you watch me do the PvE challenges, I have a lot of patience. I would like calculate this and that. Apex, I just don't have that, and I think it's really bad behavior. Even though it's my least favorite aspect, I still enjoy it, and I think if I were to, because every season I get to Langrisser, and then I'm okay, whatever, I'm done. But then I'm like, okay, if I make it to playoff, I get this much more reward than I do my best to climb. And every single season I did make it to Langrisser playoffs. Doesn't matter what box I use. So if I were to compete in it, I should do my best and try to win. I can't just play half-ass and, if I win, I win, I lose, because everyone is trying to win and play their best. I think that's kind of a little bit disrespectful for my opponent as well. And this season, no difference. I just felt like I rushed my moves. I didn't even really think through it. I mean, I did wake up just for the playoff, but that's not an excuse to, make those stupid mistakes. I just didn't even use the clock properly. So I wasn't really upset nor salty, but I'm pretty angry at myself that I made those mistakes. But anyways, do watch my review video. I think you'll learn something, and I definitely learned a lot. I watched it myself. I never watched my own replay. Never. I never even watched replays in general. Like last season, I didn't even watch one of these. I probably watched the grand final. I watched like not even half of it, because it's just too long for me. I just can't do it. But now I think of it, if I actually study some players' matches, not even global-wise or the China-wise, even the China ones, I usually just look for a specific character that I'm interested in building. I just want to see what they're capable of doing. And if I actually did watch, because again, San, all I did was watch one round yesterday, him against Grey Fox. I just want to see what box he uses, and I didn't even care. And I think that was really poor behavior of myself. I did deserve to lose. But yeah, I think from now on, if I were to compete, not just that, I think I'm going to learn more about Apex in general. I think once I learn more about it, I use the clock properly, I'll enjoy much more. And the main reason why I was a little bit upset is because I'm playing a pretty meta box, semi-meta, and I put a lot of thought and I invested a lot into these heroes. I shard her from 3 stars. He is also from 3 stars. Rainforest also from 3 stars. Yusuke is also from 3 stars. And now they are all 6 stars. And I can't say I'm really confident with the box, but I really like my box. Except for Listo, because I don't know who to put in for a Band-Aid. But Season 5 definitely taking her out. I just like... I don't want a character that I don't even want to use in my box. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, bad behavior. If I were to compete, I'm just going to do my best. So next season, and even when it comes to, the final score, I got Langrisser a month before cutoff, and I never played again. I only played it for the daily win, sometimes, not every week. I think I missed 1 week because I didn't really care. Yeah, I was like, Now I think of it, if I actually spent the effort, even after I hit Langrisser, climbing, I would have learned more. And just from my self-learning, it's pretty limited because there's a lot of characters I don't have myself. So I'm not sure what they are capable of doing. Yeah, pretty regret. Yeah, regret. Well, anyways, so for next season, I'll study a little bit more and put a little bit more thought in my box. I don't think I can just play characters that I don't like, characters that I want to play. They have to somehow have some synergy together. So this is my current box, and San, he bans Landius every time. So when I play rank, people ban Juggler every time. So I have way more experience with Juggler, with Landius rather than Juggler. And then I was forced to pick Juggler as my tank. Then I'm like, I actually don't really know how to use it very well. So I made a lot of mistakes with that. And I totally know that he bans my Landius because he is capable of one-shotting my Juggler. And my pick ban wasn't very good neither, and just a lot of mistakes left and right. Well, anyway, so I think to make my box better and still somewhat unique is to put in Gizaroth. He will faction buff Yusuke, Rainforce, Bozo, Juggler, and Sophia, who I will put in replace of Tiara. Tiara is just not that strong anymore. But Sophia has her exclusive soon, which she can buff people with her talent. So most likely will look something like this. Probably will take out Luna and then Rain, the new collab here, Rain, and I don't even know how you pronounce that armor girl. I'll just call her like Ariana Grande or something. Yes, it's Ariana Grande, it's not Grande. She said that herself. You can YouTube that and find her pronouncing her own last name. Anyway, so yeah, I think it was something like this. I don't want to take out Yusuke as of right now. He is probably 2 weeks away from 6 stars, so I'm gonna try them again. I don't really like Hiei, honestly. I don't really like his play style, but I just don't really know who else to put in as of right now. Well, we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Okay, so now let's go back to my bag here. Nothing really interesting. I didn't get anything like good. Drops I actually kept was I don't think I kept anything, to be honest. This was from Gamble last week. I got another one of this, so now I'm putting it on someone else that's not Bill. So I have a lot of this. Supposed to be really rare. I got so many. My God. I got an extreme magic bolt. I forgot from where. Dragon. Join battle. I think I got it from the dragon. Okay, yeah, that's it. That is it. I also got this somewhere, an extra one. I don't remember. I don't remember. But yep, that's it for gears from last week. Like you can see, my red ore is also not a lot compared to usual. Usually I would get like average sitting around at like 4K or so. Get some gold. Yeah, I think Gizerot would do really well for my box, but there's an issue. The issue, well, gear-wise, no issue. This, well, I use it for completing Gale of Fate. Okay, I'm gonna remove everything. So I just put a Tenyo on, and then I just did a enchant scroll just to finish my dailies, and then I got something like this. Although it is pretty good because he wants HP and intelligent. Then I can buy the exclusive, and then when it comes to headgear, I have more than enough Tenyo. And then accessory, I should have the necessary. If I want the spell, I can use Fidaros. If I want to deal with assassin, I can put this one on. If I want the cooldown, I can put this one. So I do have more than enough, or immune to silence. So yeah, building him is not a problem. So and I did get a dupe a long time ago. So he's already 4 stars. So before season 5 starts, or a little bit after season 5, I can get him to 5 stars. I think 5 stars is good enough. And now let me tell you what the problem is. The problem is that I do not have Omega. Like, oh my god, I don't have the 4th bond, which is heroes HP and all this shit. And it's very important because the drone, the robot, is going to be really squishy. So and the Omega banner, it won't be out until next year's February. That's like season 6 already, man. So it's either I'm going to modify my current box a little bit, or I'm just going to use Gizerot without 4th bond. And hopefully I get some amazing enchant. I think it's still doable, but that 15% HP defense and magic defense, it's going to be really big. Anyway, so that is it. Yeah, thank you again for cheering on me, and I really think I play really poorly, man. I play like a scrub, make so many mistakes. Usually when I climb, I make less mistake. I'm more passive. I just don't know why. I guess nerves. I rush myself and I keep doing things that I know is not gonna work. I just did it. I'm like, what the hell, Air? Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to check out my gambling video. Bye bye.